I'm Amanda, and I'm with Estates by Amanda, and I'm here with Mike Campos with our Berkshire Hathaway team, and we're here to address another top home buyer concern with you. So we've been going over the top 6 home buyer concerns the last few weeks and the next few weeks, and we just want to address another one. And I think one of the major ones that we have is that people are afraid that they might not have enough for a down payment. I know that that's a big concern with a lot of buyers that I've been talking to lately, and is this a valid concern?
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of home buyers out there that think that they need a 20% or larger down payment in order to get a loan for a house here in San Diego, and that is a valid concern.
Yeah, I went to a training program that actually said that. I think the average was 20% down that people thought, and I know that there are a lot that goes on that is not that 20%, so.
Yeah, so a good statistic is that nationwide the average down payment is about 4.5%.
Wow.
So FHA is a government entity that allows for a 3.5% down payment. VA is for veterans or active duty military that allow for a 0% down payment up to a certain sales price depending on what county you're buying in. And then Fannie Mae is another entity that allows as low as 3% down on a 30-year fixed mortgage.
Wow.
So there's a lot of options out there to buy with a lower than usual down payment. But the norm in San Diego is either 3%, 10%, or 20% down, just depending on what sales price range you're looking at.
Okay. So how do people go about distinguishing when they're out looking? Should they wait until they save enough for one of those levels before they talk to a lender, or should they talk to a lender first to kind of figure out which bracket they need to be in?
Well, I think starting early and talking with a lender early before you're actually ready to buy is a smart move. That way you can talk with the lender and supply all the required documentation as if you were going to buy a home today. And that way the lender can either give you the thumbs up that you're ready and you're good to go, or the lender will have an opportunity to tell you what concerns or hazards there might be or what qualifications you might have now. So it gives you time to work on those and be prepared with a plan to be ready to buy a house.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds like a really good plan. So you think even 6 months out or so before they're really getting serious, they should start to think about those types of things?
I've talked to a customer who said he wanted to buy a house in a year from now, but wanted to understand the loan process and make sure that he was prepared so next year he could be ready to buy. I took his application, reviewed his documentation, broke down all the costs and total payment associated with buying a house, and he realized he was ready to buy a house today.
Wow.
And so within 3 months, he was in escrow to buy his first home.
Wow. That's so awesome.
So sometimes we have good news to share.
All right, well that sounds great. If you're a home buyer and you're worried about that and you think that could be something that sounds amazing to you, let us know. Give me a call. It's 858-260-0252, and we'll get talking to Mike right away and we'll get all your concerns taken care of.
All right, sounds good.
All right, see you guys next week.
All right.